What's up, everybody? So, those of you who are familiar with the Montgomery boat brawl back in August on the 5th, right? Ever since then, the state of Alabama, the law enforcement, the judges, the DAs, whoever, the corrupt politicians have been wilding. They've been on a mission to exact revenge because those of y'all who aren't up to speed, let me tell you what happened August 5th of 2023. There was a situation in Montgomery where you had this boat, like a tour boat, right? And the assistant captain got off the boat to try to tell these people to move their boat so the boat can dock, so the people can get off and the next round of people can get on. Well, unfortunately, the people who owned the boat where they was trying to get them to move, they were so, resistant and pushed back, drunk, belligerent, violent. Anyway, the assistant boat captain gets off and attempts to move the boat. They come jump on him. And surprisingly, some folks came and jumped in and had his back. Typically, y'all know how it go. One brother, one sister get beat on. People just record, don't nobody do nothing. But today, people jumped in and did something. The first guy came down. He started just throwing the people off of him, trying to help him out. Then the assistant boat captain, right? One of his crew members jumped off the boat, swam to the dock, got up, and started going into action. And picked one of the biggest dudes and dropped his ass, which led to a brawl. You had one black man with like about 6 white guys going to work on him. Usually when this happens, people just record and people try to just yell and scream, get off of him, stop it, blah, blah. The spirits of the ancestors was with us that day because that area, that river was a area where slaves were imported into Alabama. So that area has a very deep, dark history. Mind you, for the first time ever, Montgomery, Alabama has a black mayor. And I know that bothers a lot of the population there. But anyway, come to find out, many of the people who was assisting to protect him and defend him, the black folks, of course, have been charged. Reggie Ray, the brother who was going to work with that damn chair, even though that woman who got rocked with that chair was, if you look at the other video, she was scrapping, hitting men too. But in Pickens County, Alabama, on December 2nd, so 3 days ago, there was an officer. Her name is Dana Elmore, because the news outlets were trying to protect her identity. Dana Elmore. She pulled over, this brother, 24 years old, black man, his name is Micah Johnson. He was changing a flat tire on his vehicle, and she approached him because he looked suspicious. Now, come to find out, he was a felon. He's not supposed to have a gun. He had a gun on him. So he ended up getting all these Trump charges. Let me go back. She was very aggressive and very unprofessional. She had him cuffed. He was complying with everything she said, wasn't giving her no problems. And she tased him while he was handcuffed. And he's screaming in pain, and she told him, shut your bitch ass up. Now, again, wasn't giving her no problems. So, like I said before, it don't matter whether we comply or not. We still can get abused, shot, and killed. I mean, she didn't kill him, thank goodness. But the charges on him have been trumped up. His bond is $500,000. So, the firearm for, being a felon. Resisting arrest. All other sorts of things. I'm going to put the link to this video in the description so y'all can see for yourself. But some of y'all still going to condone it and justify it anyway. But to each their own, we got a problem. Y'all know this. The problem's getting worse, especially in Alabama. Ever since that boat brawl. These folks won't get back for being embarrassed by the work. The whole world saw people stand up finally against injustice. That the assistant boat captain is getting charged with third-degree assault, but he was the one who got jumped on originally. How does that work? This is important. This isn't an attempt at pulling a race card. This isn't me trying to just say things because I want attention. This is a problem in almost 2024. The only difference now between 2024 and 1924 is it's on film. My grandmother will be 95 next year. A lot of the things she's lived, she's having to relive this stuff over and over again. But to each their own. Those of you who choose to stay silent on these issues, listen, you may not be harming people. I've said this before and I'll say this again. You may not be harming people, but silence is another form of violence. That's basically condoning the bullshit. This woman, this cop is on paid leave. Why is it when it's a white cop, it's always paid leave when they do wrong to a black man or a black woman? It's always paid leave. But then if a black cop actually does something right, or they have no choice but to fire and shoot somebody or whatever, it's fired and charged immediately, almost immediately. We're not all equal in this country. Remember, in the Constitution, black folks was declared 3/5 human. That's 60%. What the hell is the other 40?